low-key, I think aMSa, a good Fox is one of the most threatening. Well, Fox and Sheik, I guess.
He said that he really struggles against Captain Falcon.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Yeah, he's always, whenever I ask him, like, how are you doing, he's like, oh, I have to play X-Falcon player, and that's worrying for me.
Yeah.
Sheik, too.
I think that, like, the Foxes, a lot of Foxes can do it versus
Oh,
aMSa.
for sure, yeah.
And we're going to see how azel stacks up against one of the players who, you know, we're in this era of Melee where, like, so many of the top seeds are contenders to win the whole dang thing. aMSa is one of those players who is almost definitely the best player to have never won. Wow, egg up.
Oh, yeah, that punish. Even with the egg connection, you mash out of it. Damned if you do, damned if you do not, because you're taking 92%. aMSa setting you back down with a forward air. What a punish, and killing coast to coast with a nair. And that's something that aMSa brings to the table that no other Yoshi quite doesn't like. I mean, he just hits so hard against those fast fallers that it's like you win neutral so many times against aMSa, but once he gets that grab, once he gets that egg, he's doing so much percent.
Yeah, I think, like, Spaceys in general, we've gotten better at, like, dealing with the Yoshi punishes, in big part due to the techs. I think we're teching a lot more like that.
Yeah.
That would have, in a few years ago, that would have been a jab reset for aMSa, and then maybe he does like a down smash, sets up for an edge guard or something like that. But now, like, knowing when and how to deal with that has made it such that aMSa, like, it's a little bit harder for aMSa, but he's still, like, you know, it looks harder, but he's still doing it. You know what I mean? Like, yeah, he's like has to do more creative things, but you know, aMSa is still like beating the brakes off of Fox when he gets a hand on him.
Yeah.
The problem is just like if azel's going to be able to play this neutral so tightly, like even though he's you know, getting punished by aMSa hard like this, he's getting a lot of damage on the way.
Yeah, exactly. Like, even though you're losing the stock, it's really important to get Yoshi to the higher percentages. It's a heavier character with a very strong recovery, so it's like you're not going to really find gimps. You might find a couple, but you want to rack on the percent because I feel like azel hasn't really been bleeding out that much when they lose the stock first.
Yeah. Oh, down smash.
That's scary.
That's a tech.
Yeah, that's a great
That's one of those techs. Oh, a parry on the right, on the following up there. And azel, unfortunately, he DIs in on the setup and then DIs out on the confirm, it looks like.
And aMSa really good at finding those down smashes that send out that really bad angle for the Spacey players to try to recover from.
Yeah.
And it just puts you into a perfect position to run off, maybe even egg snipe or go for an air.
Oh, he tries to egg.
Good shine. Counterplay.
Yoshi tech?
Yeah.
Or anti-Yoshi tech?
Yeah, you gotta shine the first up the egg. That was really smart.
I had not seen that. Yeah.
That's the backer out. aMSa now.
But I like what you were saying, like getting at least the high percent. Maybe maybe it's not in combos, but like if you can get it regardless, you do have some reliable kill confirms on Yoshi. At least like drill shine up smash, like versus Falcon and Peach. Like you can do that with Yoshi too.
Exactly. I think up throw up air works pretty well as well.
Oh,
yeah, that's a big egg to get for aMSa. Gets a forward smash.
Flogging and that egg snipe on the right side too.
aMSa's punish on point.
That's right.
On point. Every time azel is past 50% and gets touched by aMSa, it was a stock. You know, we saw that there, 70% getting hit with a down smash, bringing you all the way coast to coast, slamming you back down with the forward air, gets the nair, sending you across. Like, the way that aMSa's been playing in the punish has been absolutely amazing. And that's something that's so important for Yoshi because Yoshi can get ran over by a character like Fox and neutral.
Yeah.
You need to have really hard punish.
Yeah, absolutely. And I think, like, the way to... If aMSa's doing that, that's, like, just a... that's a constant or a given, maybe. Yeah. It's up to azel to, like, get these... That's a really nice combo. And I think, like, that's something that you don't take for granted is maybe those things that are more guaranteed, like you've got some, like, fast shuffled aerials, gets Yoshi to a point where, like, hey, if you find an up smash, you scout out a roll, or, like, you get a nice drill shine. That translates into a kill. Less flashy, but more reliable.
Oh, dude, the aMSa exiling is so strong. Really gets you a lot of space to get back. And there, you saw aMSa, you know, getting some space, gets back to center, gets a nair. Now you're in the corner versus aMSa.
Yeah.
Just the burstiness of it.
I'm not sure if that was a misplay, but I've been watching azel's timings because... forward air dunk by aMSa. A big part of playing against Yoshi, especially at the high level, is if you're giving them parries at like the predictable timing, you're just never gonna get in.
Yeah, yeah, that's so true. It's so hard to land with aerials and get your combo starters going if aMSa's ready to parry them.
He parries and then immediately nair counter hits, right?
Yeah, it's so difficult.
So that is to say that like I'm watching azel like try to incorporate this additional like task onto his approach, you know, or like into his neutral. Oh, no tag. Rising nair from aMSa.
I mean, even at that point, I feel like you're not really quite expecting the tech if you're azel. You're expecting that to send back off stage, but yeah, as you said, real shine up smash is going to be really solid. So it's good for azel to rack on the percent and keeping it relatively close, even if you lose the stock first, because you can find your kill conversions and confirms with Fox on Yoshi.
I do love Drill versus Yoshi. I don't know if it's actually good, but
who knows?
Something now. I think I'm not supposed to say.
Oh, what an open up from azel!
Sick from azel. Does a fair combo extender.
Off the back air reverse hit too.
Oh, baller. Very gangster move.
Oh yeah, for sure. And finding the up smash out of that as well. That was really solid from punish from azel to bring it back, or actually in the lead now.
Yes.
I'm sorry.
I love also azel, you're seeing a little bit, another delayed timing move where when he gets egged, he gets eaten. He's not mashing out immediately.
Oh, almost got it.
Oh
that combo is so cool.
Oh, he's trying to do it again.
And gets
the shine and gets it.
That was crazy. Like you said, the timing from azel is so crucial because aMSa can find the parries.
Yeah, but I am thinking like azel is like not mashing out of the egg because he doesn't want to get popped by, he doesn't want to get hit by the up B egg, you know, and then gets popped up for a bigger combo. So he has to delay until it's safe. azel looking for a jump read right now, and he gets stuck in his shine, but it's so... Oh.
That's a massive drop. aMSa getting two nairs in an up air pop-up jab block situation.
Huge.
Big open up for aMSa. No tech chase.
Yeah.
78% though off of that one mistake from azel and gets an up smash.
Out of shield. Wow. Game 2 going to azel. PJ, I want to talk about something insane for a sec. Okay. That was a crucial punish for aMSa, of course, right? So I was just talking about how azel is not mashing so that he avoids the egg that aMSa throws.
Yeah.
aMSa recognizes that, and the next time he eggs him, he goes for nairs instead. He says, you're staying in the egg, I'm going to just do damage, just like that.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm not going to try to catch you mashing out. I'm going to get instead 2 fat aerials that led to that really strong punish instead.
Yeah, exactly.
So just timing adaptation against timing adaptation.
Ooh, that's a big back air for aMSa.
But Yoshi not fast enough to get onto stage to get the stage punish.
Oh, and the open up on the upper sends to the nair to try to send off stage, but a down smash off the crouch cancel on the get up attack from ledge.
Nice. Clean from aMSa.
Very clean, and you're only at 64%. You're looking very healthy here if you're aMSa, but azel, you saw the punish game.
Yeah.
Can definitely bring this back.
Dreamland, I feel like, is a pretty no-brainer to me, just because, like, yeah, all of the kills that, you know, azel is getting is almost entirely off the top. And, like, if you can then extend your life bar to, like, 200% or something like that before you start getting threatened, that's just making azel's life so much harder. And in a close set, like the past few games, that's a different thing.
Yeah, you're saying, you know, really strong Fox might be able to do it, and the way that azel's playing, kind of poised to do so himself. Gets another forwarder, but very good DI from aMSa. They're learning from his mistake, DIing to get into a tech situation, just rolling out completely. What a mix-up too on the side B timing. Can aMSa find the stock? No, he cannot.
Okay.
A little snipe? Yeah.
Dude, you gotta go back and watch that edge guard. That was a lot of anti-defensive tech from aMSa. He was like, he like scouted out like different angles. He like covered multiple options. azel did a bunch of good player stuff. He did a slide off on an up throw, and aMSa still covered it. That was like really making aMSa work for it, but he did, and it looked so amazing.
aMSa's ready for the defensive game. But there you see there. Getting a little more percent on the egg, that's crucial for aMSa as well. Any percent you can get on extra credit is something that you want. And the laser, I don't know, I feel like the laser game is so scary against Yoshi.
You mean lasering against Yoshi?
Yeah, with Fox, like that's risky.
Yeah, it's true. I think the aerial mobility of like, with the double jump aerials inward, it is scary.
Oh, you saw it again? Yeah.
Again.
azel not mashing out and aMSa making him respect the egg, getting double naired.
Yeah.
And that pop-up is so much more lethal.
It's just bigger damage.
And what I noticed there too with the double nair on egg is that you can act a lot sooner than you can out of an up B. So azel can't really mix up his timing on when he's going to break out, because as soon as he does, he's getting hit again. It's like Man, what do you really do there?
Yeah.
Maybe mash out if I was azel.
Yeah, you go
Good
back
start.
and forth.
Yeah.
Yeah, it's just a 50-50.
Yeah, it's
instead of
an
just, like,
RPS
taking
at
it.
sometimes.
Yeah. I mean, it's 50-50, but like if you get on knockdown, it's worse.
Oh, yeah.
I do think like it's whatever percent azel is getting put on right now. It's not too terribly bad for the neutral. Oh, jab up smash.
Big
really nice
jab
confirm.
up smash,
Yeah,
yeah.
azel dashing after that jab. That's pretty hard.
aMSa was playing very untouchable in that like last 10 seconds. azel really couldn't get anything started, but that jab up smash is going to make it so it's an even stock situation here. And
I don't think the percent is too important just because yeah, Yoshi will knock down pretty well regardless. And
no punish?
A little bit of a flub, but then nice slide to ledge. They both want to go back on stage.
Gets off stage.
Crazy angle.
That was an insane angle. And immediately going back to the ledge, respecting aMSa and high egg missing.
I was not expecting an up air. I thought he was going to reverse nair for sure. This is so scary, actually, for azel. Whereas aMSa probably has a few more hits in him.
Gets a nair there. Platform tech chase. Gets a back air. aMSa off stage now. Finds the back air to break the double jump armor.
Wow. He's got his jump, though.
Oh, and the egg back's going to give aMSa enough room to get back to center stage. Is that upper enough? Yes, it is.
Oh, azel finds. That's anti-Yoshi tech. Because you know that the Yoshi is waiting for you to hit on platform, he is delaying a move and like then reading that aMSa is going to shield drop down and the up air is there to preemptively catch him.
That was insane stuff from azel. Yeah, exactly. The shield drop is going to be a way to get through. Obviously, Yoshi not having a conventional shield in that matter. And wow, azel taking the game, and we're going back to Dreamline for aMSa.
I think azel is all right with this. Something I'm also noticing. Wow,
I love that Wade. Yeah, milking the hit stun.
Letting it marinate.
0 to death for aMSa.
0 to death.
Wow, that is so different from what happened in that third game.
I think it's just like azel has just not been giving it to aMSa. Like when aMSa is getting a combo, he's getting a pretty good, like, you know, maybe not a 0 to death, but like still like 40 to 60% or something. That's half a stock. It's just like azel has been playing the neutral very cleanly, and I think azel's combo is also like
exactly.
But something I'm also noticing him doing in neutral, he's delaying his timings, but in his punish, he's delaying his timings by adding in a bunch of soft moves.
Rack on the percent as well, especially on a bigger stage with Yoshi's weight and more anti-Yoshi take, but at that percent, not enough to break the armor.
Yeah. But yeah, like he's putting in a lot of fairs or like a reverse nair, and then in that last game on that last stock, he opened up with a soft nair, you know? Yeah. Oh, that's crazy.
That was an insane egg. Yeah, to cover the right above the ledge on the stage and into the up smash. What a punish from aMSa. And like you were saying, like aMSa wasn't getting 0 to death. azel wasn't really giving it to him. It's taking at least 2 or 3 neutral interactions.
That's cool.
Yeah.
All right, azel now, like, I think, like, even after, spot touch, even after a 0 to death, azel's got life in him, which I think is going to, like, you know, going to be really tough for aMSa, like, mental fortitude-wise. Deal with, no mash.
No mash in the platform.
aMSa was reading that he was going to start mashing.
Yeah, it's funny, right? It's the no mix-up, mix-up.
Yeah, you have to, the other player has to prove that they are mixing up first.
Gets the nair there, and that's going to send off stage for azel. Good ledge dash to get back, but look, what do you approach? That's just like a ball of hitboxes from aMSa.
That's well spotted. I was just about to say now, like, with being down a game and like the lead maybe slowly being pulled from you this game, aMSa is opting instead to like hold a really strong center stage and then wall with really fast nairs. Ooh, and I love the
mash out on egg.
Mash out, no mash
That's
out.
the mix-up, and aMSa getting the nairs there, but it's not really doing much. But yeah, catches the high top platform. It's so scary when, you know, a lot of times Foxes like to go for that top platform, but aMSa was able to cover it very well.
Oh,
big egg, yeah, and the no mash out. Finally coming back to bite him. You saw that? Because I think he reacted to getting hit with the neutral B, but he didn't realize he was sent off stage. So the no mash mix-up from aMSa to turn around and set him off stage instead of on stage is crazy.
Yeah, folks at home, you're not seeing, but my jaw's on the floor.
Yeah.
Because we've been talking about whether to mash on this egg for so long, and I thought it was getting a little stupid, to be fair. But then at the end, aMSa makes that mix-up a killer. He says, you're not mashing on the egg, then die.
Man, what a mix-up from aMSa. But here we're on FD where it's going to be really difficult for Yoshi to do much. Of course, if you didn't know, Yoshi can't do conventional aerials out of shield or jump out of shield.
Yep.
You have to do shield drops. And on a stage like this where there's no platforms, it's not a real way to get out of shield fast. But man, does aMSa hit hard. aMSa with the first stock.
Yeah.
We saw azel going for a lot of down throw tech chase stuff, but it wasn't doing much in terms of like lethality. You're not really worried about dying if you're aMSa there, and aMSa just hits so much harder.
Yeah, particularly FD2, right? Like,
Oh,
you get the
yeah.
jab reset.
Oh,
there
with
it
the
is.
down
That's a
smash.
classic. That's a classic. That's how Crush lost to aMSa on, like, one of the Battle of VCs or something.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Jab, jab, up smash.
Oh, the grab
Double jump
gets
armor, another one.
But only the weekend of up smash, or up air, he gets it anyway.
Good pickup from azel, because it's like really easy to just kind of like, okay, give up. You're like, okay, I'll just go back to center stage, but azel is like continuing like to fight for that stock, but aMSa finds a pop-up into that down B to kill off the top now.
The fans love a down B kill.
Of course. Jab down B or any down B like that, killing off the top is good for him. No mash?
Oh, he does it? It doesn't work, but he was right.
Yeah.
Ooh, okay. What aMSa was reading with that fair is a spot dodge because of the delayed timing on the Yoshi forward air. It's a bit like Falcon Stomp, you know what I mean? But it's game 5 now, and aMSa's looking really comfortable. He's covering a lot of options when he does get on knockdown, and this egg is so brutal with this last
that was
stock.
so smart to go for up smash there and even charge it because he knew that he goes for a jump out and then immediate landing, and aMSa gets a pickup off of it, the up air to send back up. Yeah, aMSa reeling back a little bit, but you're at 123%, down 2 stocks. Jab starts sending it to a tech chase situation, gets a crouch cancel on the get up attack.
Oh my. You can't give Yoshi. I like that azel, you know, being a good sport, fighting to the last breath.
You have to, you have to. The egg sending back to aMSa's arms, but doesn't find a punish.
No law. He entered this voluntarily.
Oh,
Yeah.
what a
Oh my
call
God,
out.
That's crazy. Dude,
Yeah.
aMSa beat the brakes off him in game 5.
Yeah, that game 5 was crazy, and I feel like it's one of those situations where it's like conventional wisdom, right? Where it's like, okay, Yoshi's bad on this stage, but you have to realize when you're talking about a character specialist like aMSa, if anyone plays on FD a lot, it's going to be aMSa. Everybody counterpicks him there, no matter what the character almost.
Right.
So you're seeing that aMSa still has the punish on FD.
Yeah.
Might not be able to get away with the defensive options because of the lack of shield drop, but still really strong punish.
Yeah. It's like how people are like, whoa, why does Zane have such a good win rate on Dreamland?
Yeah, it's because everyone takes him there.
Yeah, it's like, why does Hungrybox like look so practiced on Stadium? It's because he's always winning game 1.
Exactly.
Yeah.
You're seeing that from aMSa, like, just the, I mean, it's a treat to watch aMSa play. His punish has been getting like better and better, and I feel like you're always seeing something new.
I love a little treat.
Oh yeah, for sure.
I love a little treat.
Little mid commentary, little Yoshi, little egg.
Deserve a little treat.
I know, right? Get some aMSa going.
Yeah.
Ooh.
Now this is interesting. We're gonna have we have Zane again,
Zane.
but versus Umarth.
NorCal Marth player.
Yes. Here's the thing about California Marth players is hybrid.